Toyama Mitsuru worked with the Japanese police to outsmart the British embassy and skillfully kept Rash Behari Bose out of British hands. A matter that troubled Toyama greatly was finding a suitable person to pass vital information on to Bose regarding the movements of the detectives employed by the British intelligence. The police sent regular updates to Nakamuraya, which needed to be communicated to Bose for his own safety. Sending one of Toyama's men to convey the messages was not an option, as they were all well-known members of society and would be noticed right away. No matter how much of an influential figure Toyama was, and despite his vast network of personal connections, this was a problem that troubled him greatly. Such an important task could not be carelessly entrusted to someone who they did not know well, and it was concluded that the only remaining option was for someone from Nakamuraya to act as the messenger. However, it had to be someone who could read English and who was able to use English to communicate directly with Bose. The Somas were also at a complete loss as to who would be able to take on this task. However, the most suitable person had been right there by their side all along. Around that time, their 18-year-old daughter, Toshiko, had just graduated from Ferris Girls' School and had moved back home from her school dormitory. Her school focused in English language education, and so she was able to speak English well. Moreover, she was respected by Toyama as a strong-minded girl of few words who overflowed with an unyielding sense of justice. Until this time, Bose and Toshiko had had no contact with each other at all. When she was a student, Toshiko had been occasionally returning home on Sundays, but her visits were short and she was always busy. Even when she did have a moment of spare time, she was the young, prestigious lady of the Nakamuraya business. And there was no reason for her to be associated with a man who was running from the police, living the life of a fugitive with his doors and windows locked at all times.